I'm just going to go ahead and pull that honey today. Once you remove the bees, ants can get to it. So I'll pull the frames frame by frame and then stick it in this extra box and then bring it in and we can work on it inside. If you wear the right clothes, suiting up's pretty easy. Thick bib overalls, jean western shirt. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. Plus ants are getting at this, or starting to. I think, I don't know. I've seen a couple ants. There's one. That doesn't mean they're in the super, but I'm starting to worry a little bit about ants. So there's only a handful of bees in here at this point. You could just pull the whole box and go. But then there'd be a couple bees in it. Here I can get rid of the bees. There's one or two gonna go in the house probably, but just one or two. Yep, there's one that won't leave. I've got a little brush that I could use to brush the bees off. This is easy to where my wife enjoys doing it. Once we started using the bee escapes, there's just, just a couple and not like hundreds. But with bee escapes, you can't just leave them on. You gotta get them on, pull your honey, and then be done. Or else you're setting yourself up for trouble. This box is all completely capped except for the end frame, and it's capped on one side. So this honey's ripe and ready. Beautiful. This was a beehive that started from a swarm this year and then built up strong enough to make comb honey. That's kind of hard to believe, but it did. Well, there's one trying to get into my veil here. Just one bee. There's one hive beetle. Two. Three, four. Whoa, I'm starting to see hive beetles here. They had them corralled. That means you probably want to freeze this honey. To make sure it doesn't have any hive beetles eggs. It's possible. I just killed a few hive beetles. There's about 6 or 8 of them. This is a strong hive. I don't know if them beetles could have mated and laid eggs, but I suppose it's possible. That's not something you want to know about, really. Small hive beetles are just nasty. I think my smoker went out. There's a live one right there. They look like black ladybugs. And they're not nice. They're destructive to beehives. That's the bee escape. Now, I'll carry the honey inside the house. I didn't see any ants, so it's safe. This hive didn't really get after me much at all. I could have done this probably without safety equipment and been okay. That seems just too easy. But that's pulling honey. I put that bee escape on the other day, yesterday, and then I could just pull the honey like that. And just like that, it's on the counter in my kitchen. I guess what I'll do is get one of them covers and just cover it up like this. till tomorrow. It's pretty ant free here in the kitchen. My wife has a perimeter of what do you call it? Diatomaceous earth. Let's look at some honey just for the heck of it. Need to move these tomatoes out of my way. Okay. Now this one isn't quite done, but it's done. I don't think they're gonna cap it in, and it's ripe honey. So maybe we'll just cut this one up. It looks beautiful on this side, it's just fine. Nice thick comb. We'll cut it up. What we do is you cut them up and put them in these little containers. You keep the container inside a plastic baggie, a Ziploc, because these won't keep bugs out. Ants can get in. I recommend freezing the honey for 2 days, 48 hours when you get home. That'll kill any insect larvae or eggs. I'm more concerned about eggs. If there's larvae crawling around on it, I wouldn't show it. But there was hive beetles in here with this honey overnight. They could have bred and laid eggs, I suppose. So it's possible that a few days, a week down the road, they could hatch out and you're going, ew, gross. So as a precaution, you put the honey, once it's in here, in a Ziploc freezer bag. We'll supply that. Then freeze it for 2 days. Then take it out and set it on your countertop, and then it'll be fine. The freezing will kill any eggs. That's a kind of a standard procedure. And usually I'll just take this whole box, put it in a garbage bag, seal it up real good, and put it in a big freezer that I have, and then freeze it for a few days, and then take it out and let it thaw. Let it thaw while it's in the bag. That's the whole purpose of the bag, is moisture. When you bring this out of the freezer, it'll be very cold and the air is humid, and then you'll get condensation on the honey. If you keep it in a bag and then freeze it and thaw it, then all that moisture won't it won't get in there. It'll be sealed. That's the whole point of the freezer bag. Enjoy the honey, I hope. Here, let's look at some more. What the heck? Oh, I see one little sweet ant crawling around in there. But that's what the honey looks like. Smells real good too. I'll enjoy cutting this up and eating some myself, but I'm gonna wait till tomorrow so that my friend can be here and enjoy it too. Oh, that wasn't an ant, it's a fruit fly. We have fruit flies in here. So what I'll do is get a cover and cover this to where this will help keep bugs and stuff out until my friend gets here. then we could have fun with this honey. And then the rest I'll try to sell it. There's a guy from India that buys it all every year. And I bet you he'll be very interested in that honey. I'll have to get more of these clamshell packages. These are cheap. They're like 35 cents each. You cut a piece of honey about 4 inches by 4 inches. They have a little cutter you could use, but I just use a knife. Cut it out. Let it drip off the edges. I'm looking for my jerky tray. Oh, it's way up high. Crap, it's way up there where I gotta climb up to get it. Oh, oh. It's weird how people help you by putting stuff away and then it's the thing you need and it's way the hell up there. Oh, just helping. Okay, when I cut honey, well, first I'll clean this. So when we cut the honey, we'll take out a whole frame and lay it right here, and then just use a knife to cut it out and then pull the frame away. Then with a tape measure, I'll measure 4-inch blocks and cut little 4-inch squares and and then you separate them and let them drain. That's what this is for, so that when you cut the honey, each cell is cut. So prior to packaging, you want to let it all sit there and drain for a couple of hours so that when you put it in the package, it doesn't just kind of look like soup because of all the liquid. Eventually, once the customer starts cutting on it, it'll do that. But you want it to look all nice when they buy it. And that's why you do the draining. And plus, then you get to eat the stuff that drains into the drip pan. Seems like a pretty long, drawn out video, just explained doing some honeycomb for a friend. But hey, I want you to see, man. I'm excited to see it tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. Got you set up here to where we can cut up some honey and eat it. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.